So this has been on my mind for quite some time. As those who believe in Most High, those who believe in God, those who hear words from God, those who actually hear God speak, are you listening? Are you listening to God? Or are you listening to the other voice that's telling you you're not worth it? Are you listening to God? Or are you listening to those voices that are telling you it's okay, do it tomorrow? Are you listening to the voice of God that is telling you exactly what steps you need to take in exactly what order to get to the place of success, to get to the promises that were promised to you? Or are you listening to the other voices that are like, oh, you still have time. You still got it. It's good. You don't have to, not today, maybe tomorrow. Oh, you're tired. Take a nap. And then you end up sleeping for the rest of the day. Are you listening to the voice of God? Are you listening to Most High speak to you? What thoughts are you listening to? Another thing that I have been saying recently is that your thoughts become your reality, but that is not true. The thoughts that you absorb, the thoughts that you play into, the thoughts that you put your energy into, those are the ones that become your reality, because all of your thoughts cannot be your reality. Half of your thoughts is telling you that you're amazing, you're great, and you're going to succeed, and the other side are telling you that you're dirt and you're not worth it. So the thoughts that you put the energy into are the ones that will come to pass. When the voice of God is in your head and they're telling you, hey, do this, do that, God knows the plans that He has for you. So if you sit there and God has given you visions of you being this type of boss or this type of person or doing this type of thing within your life, and then you're having thoughts that are saying, hey, go ahead and file for that, or hey, go ahead and do that, hey, go ahead and rework your labels, hey, go ahead and sign up for that class, hey, go ahead and do that. Isn't that pushing you forward on that plan that God has for you? So why do sometimes we sit down and we're like, oh, well, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll find a class next week. You were given the word today. That word was put into your spirit today. That word was put into your spirit at the exact time that it needed to come to pass, come into fruition. Those are the words that you need to be listening to get you further and further on your path to greatness. The ones that are telling you not today, not now, you need to hold on, this, that, and the third, those aren't the ones you need to listen to, because they will keep you stagnant. They will keep you in your comfort zone, and your comfort zone can kill you. One thing we need to learn how to do is make sure we know how to decipher between the words of God, number one, and then the words from God, and know how to separate that from our dark thoughts and the thoughts that are being sent from the enemy. As humans, we know we are capable of everything that we put our mind to once we are connected to Source. But also as humans, if you do not have that connection to Source, you'll fall for anything. So right now, today, I challenge you. I challenge you to cultivate your spirit of discernment. Right here, right now. Understand that self-love is listening to your Creator. It's listening to your Creator. It's understanding that you are a part of a bigger picture. The message was passed down to you for a reason. He will not put more on you than you can bear. Now, this is not just a word for y'all. This is not just a word for you. This is a word for me too. Because, sweetheart, I've been going through it. It's the end of 2023. I have been going through it. And it's time for a change. One thing I've been telling my mama over the past couple of days is, with New Year's resolutions, I don't have a New Year's resolution, because everything that I want to do in the new year, I'm trying to work through it now. I'm making changes in my life now before I get to the new year. So I don't have an excuse to say, oh, I'm going to start on the 1st. No. I started on December 15th. I started on December 2nd. I started on November 25th. I started on December 22nd. I started today. So that this, what I am doing, can carry on with me into the new year, in this new energy, this new season. There are no New Year's resolutions when you begin to resolve them in December. You're called for so much bigger than you believe. You're called for so much bigger, and you may not believe it, or you may believe it. So I'll take that last statement back. You're called for so much more. Some of you are hearing it and you're just afraid. And some of you just don't believe it, but you are called for so much more. Listen to God's voice. Listen to God's voice. He will never leave you, because I don't know, tripping over where he will never leave you nor forsake you. He will never give you more than you can bear. He wants you to be a good steward over little so that he can bless you with a lot. We got moves to make, tables to shake, and things to do. Trust God. Trust the Most High. Trust your Creator. He didn't bring you this far to leave you. Y'all have a great day.